Hello there. Hope everyone is doing well. This Learn and Discern message will be for April 2025. All right. This will be a collective. So that means, if it resonates, by all means. If it doesn't, just leave it be. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hello to my new followers. You have volunteer in the reverse come out. Someone being lazy, procrastinating. I hear late is not denial. Alright, so I don't know what's going on there, but we'll find out. Late is not denial. That one wanted to fall out. Okay, thank you. So you had the ops pop out. You had, you know what you're doing. Talk about it or be about it. And breathe. Alright. On the bottom you had insecurity in the upright. And you had fun or find behind that. So, let's see. For starters here, someone's I feel a resistance, almost like almost got like an overwhelming feeling. So maybe there's a false start with something. You have volunteer, ops, know what you're doing, talk about it or be about it, breathe, insecurity, fun or find. Yeah, something has to be done. In April, there's something that you're going to have to do. And I have this feeling that it has something to do with maturity. The reason why is because certain things in life that we learn, of course, we volunteer to learn. And then there's times where things come across our path because it's a lesson. And it's a lesson with someone that you feel like you're on a fence with. You're on the fence with. I don't know if they trigger you or if they give you some type of thrill. They make you forget something. There's something here that has to be done. Know what you're doing. Talk about it or be about it. You may very well know what it is that you do need to do. But it's something I feel like you haven't done before. And this is why you need to breathe about this process. Something about this process is having you move forward. And you're hesitant. You're hesitant. You're procrastinating about it. Maybe you don't want to do it. You don't want to be the odd person out. Or you don't want to seem like you're doing something that's going to offend. But we got to remember deep down that when we see insecurity, we got to remember that has something to do with self. So again, this is going to very well be something that has to be done in order for you to grow. It could very well deal with a person as well. Because again, you did have ops out here. So if anything, Spirit is telling me to tell you, be careful of the company you keep. Because you don't want to you don't want to do something, but it's something that needs to be done. It's for your betterment. It's for your betterment. So let's go ahead and see what you got going on for April. What is going on for April 2025 with the collective? You had the Page of Cups in reverse. Again, insecurity. Someone's insecurity is loud. And someone doesn't want to say something. Like, what is going on? Okay, thank you. Everything that's coming out so far is telling me it's confirming exactly what just came out in your channel thought cards. Everything so far has literally come out to support what just came out in your channel thought cards. Like, literally, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. So what is going on? Put these here so we can see what is going on. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then your overall energy. It's the Death card. It's the Death card. Something is needing to end, but again, it's like there's an insecurity there that is keeping this from happening. You have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Five of Swords, Temperance in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. And your overall energy was death. All right? Again, there is a lack of confidence with someone. All right? And this lack of confidence is dangerous, Spirit says. And it's because it can lead to a number of different things. It can lead to someone taking you for granted. It can lead to relationships that are more aggressive and abusive than they are to be beneficial. There is definitely some type of vice that's being used. This person, it's like one extreme to another. Overindulgence, lack of control, really. And at the same time, it's like this person, their insecurities comes from like inner child situations where there are things that they have to work on. All right, you could very well be someone that makes this person look at all these things. Sometimes they call them a twin flame. It's like they pull out the parts of you that deep down you thought you got over, and you're not festering on it anymore, just to find that they can be very much roots to problems down the line as an adult. Have difficulties just trying to get your shit together. And so you also have the Hermit in reverse. Again, these are all things, something about you are all things this person needs to have light shown on, because in order for there to be a change, there has to be some type of healing, closure, you name it. And sometimes we don't want to volunteer and do those things. But there are things that are needed to be done in order for you to be a stronger person. Not for anyone else moving forward, but just for yourself. Okay? This could be you. This could be a person that you're dealing with. For April, I'm feeling that this is a conflict that may very well have something to do with you inwardly. You inwardly. And a lot of times we don't want to let go of things that hurt us and make us emotional, but it's us keeping and holding on to it that makes it so much more detrimental to us healing the right way than it is us trying to like remember. The question is, what are you remembering it for if it hurts so much and you want to let it go? At some point, it's not even you having to remove yourself, your physical being. Sometimes it can be that you need to mentally and emotionally let certain things go. Because guess what? If we don't, at some point in time, it's going to deter us and have us go the wrong way. And I feel like you know what you need to do and you know what needs to be done. so you don't lose your way. The death card, I look at it two different ways. It can be the beginning of something beautiful, or it can very well be a transition into an ending that needs to happen. Either way you look at it, there's a cycle that's coming to an end. Honestly, I would rather have the death card than the tower card. That's just me. But change is good for you. It gives you more space to be open and to welcoming new things. So let's clarify this Page of Cups. Yeah, Four Swords. You're trying. It's crazy because you're trying to balance yourself, and don't allow what conflicts you had to go through in the past be what makes you feel enlightened moving forward. Alright, certain things are for you to master, and then there's certain things that are to help you elevate. Alright. Let's clarify this five of swords. Yeah, again, double confirmation. Death card. It's what's unaddressed. It's what's unaddressed that is being the reason why this death card is out here. And Spirit is saying Spirit's not asking why. Right? He's asking all these other questions. What happened to get here? Who was part of the process for this to be a place that you are currently? You know. It's something about defending yourself. Like you're like being on the defensive. Why are you on the defensive so much? Ask yourself in April, like, what's making you defensive? I'm not going to, these just bumped off. What's making you defensive is what also is going to help elevate you. But you got to know what to do with it once you have that enlightenment. That's what you have to work on. It's like you got to know what to do once you've gotten your enlightenment from, like, say for instance, a bad relationship or a bad experience. Once you receive that enlightenment, what do you do moving forward? What do you do with the information that you no longer need? What do you do with that? Do you hang on to it and raise conflict and create abusive relationships with that? Do you make that your reason why it is that maybe you may be sneaky or underhanded? Is that why it is that you have all these issues where you're using maybe alcohol or drugs to be able to help you, feel balanced? When really it's just an extreme to keep you imbalanced and unaligned, where it is you could go out and venture out and get healthy healing, so then that way this new birth that you're about to go into, it's more or less you parenting. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you get back in enlightenment, like a spiritual awakening. This is what it seems like to me. Some of you are growing up, and some of you are maturing, and then some of you are hesitant. It's like you need to see it before you do it, so then that way you don't think you're going to trip yourself up. You'll trip yourself up more standing in one spot, assuming that it's going to come to you, but you understand that you got to put in the work. There's things here I'm seeing that you can put in the work on, and that's going to slowly but surely, in small bits and pieces, help you with this double confirmation death. All right. So your emotional, your emotional state, your mental, what keeps you balanced, what makes you happy, because you got a lot, you have depression and sadness here too. And a lot of why it is you probably stay out the way, or if you have to get in the way, you make sure that you know you put 20 on 10. It's coming from something resonating from the past. Clarify the temperance in reverse. Yeah. In your head about it. In your head about it. Very defensive. Very defensive. It's crazy because on the bottom you got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And it's wow. Yeah. Something's I'm getting something about pastime. Maybe a teenage years. Something around there has been an issue. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Sun. Okay, so in reverse. So oh yes. You're going to move forward, all right? In order to move forward, we have to address something that hasn't been brought up. And again, I'm getting this feeling that this feeling upset, not feeling like things go your way, this depression, it does stem, I feel like it does stem from a younger time frame, like childhood, you know. Some of you may not had a good upbringing when it came to finances. Finances may have very well been tight. This also affects your mindset moving forward. Like if you have I hear you have a weird relationship with money. You feel like money is fickle, but money really feels like that's you, because you pick and choose where you want to put it. You pick and choose what you want to invest it on, and you pick and choose on how you want it to work for you. This is just what I'm hearing. If it's not your story, don't talk to me. All right. But you having this imbalance and having these issues with you being able to gain clarity, it's really boggling your brain. It's infesting your brain. It's on your brain. It's just giving you thoughts that don't help. They continue to have you go backwards versus you moving forwards. But you do have a Chariot so far in the upright on the bottom that's clarifying. So this could very well be you trying to overcome those negative thoughts and put your foot down. You know, you putting your foot down with your confidence. And then this is also very well your inner child growing up to understand certain things that it hears and it absorbs, and certain things that have happened in the past don't have to be I hear it doesn't have to be why you move forward. So it could I'm taking that as you have your own reasons to move forward versus you letting bad things in the past motivate you to make a change and make a difference. This is more of you're willing to make a change and difference because the past has not been the best to you. So whichever one fits your gander is the one that fits for you, is what I'm saying. Okay. Clarify the Hermit in reverse. Okay. Yeah. This person, the Emperor in reverse and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Didn't I tell you this has something to do with feelings? This has something to do with how someone feels about themselves on the inside. All right. Wow. On the bottom, your overall energy is temperance. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. This metamorphosis that's about to happen for you is going to be one that is going to give you a new starting point. All right. Not a new beginning, a new starting point. Because what you choose to do with it, that's your business. I see you wanting to be more of a lighthouse vibe than to be an island separated from everybody. You're going to get to a point where you're going to have that balance, and you're going to feel rejuvenated, and you're going to feel centered. You have to work on that, all right? When you get out of your head and you start moving with how you feel, all you need is a crack in the door to be able to move on. And I see that, even though it may have been something that hung over you like a dark cloud, it's like you learned from that. You worked off of that to get to this place of a rebirth. All right. The Emperor in this Nine of Cups in reverse, this could very well also be a father figure, like how they felt about you. Someone that was of value or significance. This could very well again be a parent, or some whoever raised you, an older person. They may have been bigger than you, a grown up. They may have been around the block more than you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they felt good about themselves, and they could have had projected that onto you. This is why there's being such hesitation with you moving forward, and it's because you're going to let go of ideas and thoughts that no longer serve you, and you're going to make your own definition. You're going to make your own version of how temperance is what is going to help you be able to transition. This also could very well be a person that you dealt with in a relationship. Everyone may have known of them. They may have very well been popular, but if they don't love themselves inwardly, that popularity is just it's just eyes. It's not really us, because it's hard to build with someone who has a Nine of Cups in reverse, though they feel like they're an emperor, but it's coming out in the reverse. So something here definitely is a motivation for you to do better, to move forward. And I feel like it's definitely time for you to have this death and have this ending and change. It looks like that's definitely going to be your thing for April. It's like this transformation literally is right in front of me. You're not going to always have good days, but you're definitely going to have days when you know better about yourself than what others think, portray, or assume for you to be. This is all inner work, all right? So understand, Spirit saying that you don't have to prove nothing to anybody but yourself. But yourself. You may also want to work on saving and being able to like see more of your money also. So that's a really good goal for April, is to save money, get out of your head, love yourself more, and create a balance. Some of you may be going to the beach pretty soon as well. I hear break and beach. So definitely for sure. Definitely for sure. So continue to do what's best for you, and continue to let go of things that no longer serve you moving forward. I think this is a okay spread for April. Pretty much is, spring cleaning. Just like you have spring cleaning, is spiritual cleaning. So I like it. I like it. Alright, so outside of that, this is what I have for you all. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you get to know when I post all of my learn and discern messages. And until next time, take care.